some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high-percentage looks.
It's stolen by Adebayo. It's deflected.
And we saw he was ready to swat that one away in very good position.
Roy from outside. Boozer. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Boozer's got 6.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
I just love the way that Koa Pete plays. He's like a throwback to power forwards of the past. Absolutely bruising when he gets going downhill and seems to enjoy contact. With his footwork, he is a factor on the low block.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Green. Drops in the layup for 2. Green's got 5.
And good take from the tough-nosed Green there. He understands when to look to score.
The 3 from Morant.
Fantastic defense. Great timing on the rejection.
And here's the fast break. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Start it.
And get used to seeing that from Bam. If you haven't already, young man plays above the rim.
Chicago calls timeout. Without question, Larry Bird displaying his skills today.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside, and until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
.102 left to play in the first half. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Adebayo throws it down.
And get used to seeing that from Bam. If you haven't already, young man plays above the rim.
To the middle. Here's Bird. Got a hand on it.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
Here's Iguodala. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
Shoot that! Whoa! On the wing! On the wing!
Ellis with it. Back to Adebayo.
Oh, shoot that!
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And a close game so. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Down low, here's Adebayo.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Brooklyn trails by 3. Wade left side. And Wade slams it in.
What a great job keeping his head on a swivel and finding his teammate.
Back to Jordan. Garnett with the block. They get it back. It's Ellis on the wing. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. To the inside, Griffin. And Adebayo sends it back.
Oh, great timing on the swat by Bam. That's something the coach would love to see even more of.
A shot by Griffin, nobody around. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
And he shot that with confidence, rising and firing without hesitation. Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Here's Griffin. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And what makes Blake so dangerous, in addition to the athleticism, is he can also nail the jumper from outside.
Jordan outside. The kick out to Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Pushing it up. Griffin with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. Siakam outside. It's tipped.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
Ellis trying to free himself up. Yep, that one goes. Jordan's got his first points of the game.
And not much else you can do. I mean, defensively, you try to make it hard on Jordan without fouling, but he's just too dialed in.
Jordan right side. Ellis outside. The kick out to Adebayo. Trains the three-pointer. Adebayo's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of Bam's repertoire.
Chicago leading. Jordan with it. Wade picks him up. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
And he caught the defense sleeping there. They didn't expect him to kick that back out.
And Adebayo sends it back.
Well, you have to love Bam's mentality, always looking for ways to disrupt things defensively.
Outside, Garcia. And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Right side, Adebayo. From deep, Jordan. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Guys, Bam Adebayo gets. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Brooklyn trails by 5. Garcia up top. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Pass to Griffin. Back to Garnett. A power play by KG.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension and when he's able to get up on that low block? And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Griffin. This one for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Outside, Adebayo. Here's Jordan.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Yeah, look, that shot took loads of heart. Zero fear.
Good on the shot. Garnett's got 4 this quarter.
The height of Garnett's release makes it so hard to cover and opens up options for him offensively.
Jordan in the corner. Ellis outside. Pass to Iguodaro. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Just 2 to shoot. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Inside to take the lead. And it's finished off by Wade as he lays it in.
Start it.
And Brooklyn leads by 2. Chicago calls. .129 left in the fourth quarter. Where? Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
Here's Wade. Kicks it out to Garnett. Back to Wade. From deep. D-Wade hits from deep.
And this team already trusts in Wade's ability to nail the big shot. Very impressive.
Boozer wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Showing nice feel for the mid-range. He can take advantage of that spot on the floor.
Here's Griffin. Count it.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's where it falls. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
He just knew he could get them that much-needed basket. Wow. Money! What a make by Griffin, putting this team on his back.
Here's Chicago.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
To the wing right side. Heat. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the end. Well, 4 quarters.